Good morning. I slept okay, but I was cold. And we found out our tent leaks. But now we're gonna get up and cook breakfast for the kids. Love the world. Breakfast with Steve. That you don't have
I guess just one bottle because it just says filled and fill on it. It does not say amount.
filled. Oh.
I don't know how to open this thing. Oh. Is it from this
Other
one?
side.
Then why the food over there? Lemon? Dump all the water into the food.
It just wasn't lined up exactly right. That's ready.
I'm getting ashes all over me.
Sorry.
Put some of the avocado salsa from Taco Bell on there last night, or from last night. I never even realized they put it in the bag until later, so yeah, I use it for breakfast.
You have arrived.
Morning fog on the Susquehanna, boots on old red boards. A covered bridge holds the river like a prayer from years before. Kids carve names in the rafters, rain taps soft on pine, and the whole world smells like timber when the sun hits the line. Hear that whistle in the distance, rolling through the hills. Something old is waking up, and something in me will. Run with the steam train, run through the coal dust. Pennsylvania, hold me tight. Run with the steam train, run through the coal dust. That old road still feels like mine. Black seams cut through the mountain, shovels bit the day. Men came home with the dark on them, and the dark would never stay. Lanterns bob like fireflies deep where the echo lives. Every haul was hard won, every mile had teeth to give. Now the fields grow over ruin, but the ground still keeps all the names and iron stories buried down too deep. Run with the steam train, run through the coal dust. Pennsylvania, hold me tight. Run with the steam train, run through the coal dust. That old road still feels like mine. On a bridge made out of memory, I can hear it start. Axles crying, wheels singing, cutting through the dark. From the mine mouth to the valley, from the timber to the sky, it's the same old hard red heartbeat keeping us alive. Run with the steam train, run through the coal dust. Pennsylvania, hold me tight.
Look at this, guys.
Run with the steam train, run through the coal dust. That old road still feels like mine. Run with the steam train, run
my name is Jack. I'm the conductor on the way out. I'll also be your tour guide. The man operating the engine, his name's John. Started that big mountain all the way over there to the right. That's called the Broad Mountain. Read the thing, the one all the way over to the right. If you go up one side, cross the top, down the other side, you will walk 2 miles. Also, Interstate 81 runs on top of there, and it's a part of the Appalachian Trail that runs from Maine to Georgia. Look at this now, right down here. This is a replica of a bootleg coal mine operation. All these cars here used to be coal cars. They're just redesigned. All the wheels are from coal cars. That big tank you see on top that says Lehigh Valley Coal Company Park Place, it worked its time, it spent its time working outside of Monterey City, just about 10 miles east of here. Also, that big tank on top is called a saddle tank. That holds 850 gallons of water. Underneath there, there's a boiler that holds 400 gallons of water. So altogether, when we're tanked up in the morning coming out here, you're looking at that little engine weighs 40 tons. Extremely heavy. Now they were built just for power. They never went out on the main. They spent their time in the coal yards and in the lumber yards. They were made to push and pull. That little engine could probably pull 40 or 50 loaded railroad cars today.
The ironworks thing in the front.
Back in the 60s, you could practically do whatever you wanted with your garbage. You could throw it outside, you could bury it, or you could throw it down the abandoned sugar pit like this one back here. Only thing, the one they did when they had to clean up in the town had no trees in it. So they found everything that was no good in Centralia to clean the town up, to make it look nice, threw it down the abandoned stripper pit, lit a fire, had the fire company come along and have a controlled burn. Well, once it burns down so far, it's contained in the walls, so there's no need to out it. So they didn't out it. 2 days later, the council called them up and said, could you please go up and out that fire? Well, they went up, they thought they had help, but under a thin layer of rock, there was a coal vein that ignited and started burning down under the town of Centralia. Well, weird stuff started happening in Centralia. A little bit of smoke out of the ground every here and there. There was a strong smell of sulfur in the air. If you went down your basements and touched the walls, they were warm to the touch. And also, you wouldn't have to worry about shoveling the snow. Because the first couple of years, as soon as it hit the ground, it just melted right off. So we'll jump ahead to 1984. 1984, the government came in with a check for $4 million to buy out the town of Centralia. Well, they offered each person fair market value of their house plus $1,500, which was some money back then, but not like today. Anyway, a lot of people took the money and left right away. All right, other people stayed, which we'll get into in just a minute. The people that stayed there were harassed by neighboring towns, by coal companies, and everybody to get out of Centralia. Well, it got so bad that the people that were left had to take them all to court, and the court sided with the people and said, no, nobody can make you leave your house. Now, getting back to the reasons why, some of them might have stayed for sentimental reasons. You know, maybe it was their parents' home or something like that, but there's another reason some of them stayed. Centralia probably has one of the largest coal deposits under it in Pennsylvania. You figure there's enough coal there to burn for 200 years before it hits the water table. And also, Centralia is one of the very few places that you own the mineral rights under your house. So all that coal is yours. But don't get too excited. So far, nobody has seen a nickel for their mineral rights. There's 5 people left at Centralia. I don't believe they're gonna start now. Usually what they do is when the people pass away or move, they give them so long to get their stuff out, they bring a dozer in and doze the house over. Alright, so that's kind of where it sits right now. The only thing that they're waiting for now is there's 5 people left at Centralia. We're not sure if they're in separate homes or if they're together in one home or whatever. Nobody can move into their houses if you don't have that mailing address from the beginning. You can't move back in there. The big question is, are they going to put the fire out? After those 5 people are gone from Centralia, Centralia is no longer a town, which gives them the option to drag line shovels in and do the same thing they did back here. Of course, they'll get all the topsoil, then they'll hit the ash bed, they'll get the fire. With today's technology, they'll put that fire out in no time, and what comes next? All that coal.
Does anyone know why they would have called it the mammoth? What does mammoth mean?
Big.
Big, huge, yep. And people also say hairy because of the woolly mammoth. This is all fine roots. The tree's actually trying to resprout itself. These 2 sets of timber right here are 64 years old this year. Some of the original timber that was put in the mine when it was open. Now, right here's our bottom rock of the vein, okay? And then all the way down past the mine motor where the timber stops on the way back out is the top rock. It's in behind the timber, we can't see it. This vein of coal is 50 feet thick right here. Now it also goes 400 feet to the surface where it outcrops. Now, the mine that we're sitting in was owned and operated by the P&R C&I Coal Company, Philadelphia Reading Coal and Iron. They operated this mine from 1911 to 1931. In 1962, a group of prominent businessmen and prominent citizens of Ashland decided to reopen this as a tourist attraction. Alright folks, what we're standing in right now is called a gangway. This is where the mine cars ran and where the miners got to their work areas. This is the west 7-foot gangway. It's in the 7-foot vein. Now it's called the 7-foot because it's normally 7 feet thick. Here the vein is in a fault or a pinch, so it's not 7 feet. Okay, right here's the bottom rock of the vein, and here's the top rock of the vein. Everything in between is the vein of coal, and that's what the miners were after. That's what made them their money. And as you can see, it is not 7 feet thick, and it's not even that nice. Here they only went up that 50 feet.
This is going to be my first ever Mountain House meal, and it is also going to be my first time ever making a Mountain House meal. It says 13 ounces of water, but I learned from watching the Northwest Wind that you should use a little bit less water unless you want it to be more like soup. Can't push the button.
Find yours?
Alright, looks like we're boiling, so we're going to get it measured out and into the bag. Okay, I measured it out in the Nalgene bottle, and now I'm going to dump it in there. Grab my long fork here and stir it up really well. As I said, I've never made one of these before, so I'm going on the advice of my husband. Stir it up really well. Okay, Aspen and I have ours all stirred up and sealed up, and we have to wait 5 minutes, and then we're gonna stir them again and seal them back up. While we're waiting out the 5 minutes so we can open up and stir again, we're gonna try our drink of the evening, which is a Ramune. Is that how you say it?
I think that's how he says it.
I called it marble soda for years, so I'm gonna say Ramune, and we've got the strawberry flavor, so we'll get them open and give them a taste. Okay.
I don't know how to do this.
I think you pop the marble in, right?
It's hard.
It is hard. I think I might need some manly husband strength. Wait, I thought I felt it move, but I can't get it down in here. All right, I'm calling my husband over to rescue me. He's done this about 5,000 times this camping trip, so why not one more? And then you can go rescue Aspen.
Where's the
Are we doing it wrong?
Yes. Yes.
Oh wait, you're supposed to go like this one.
We're supposed to use the cap. Okay, see?
I think. Are you?
Yes. You're supposed to use the cap.
Let's let Aspen demonstrate here.
I wondered why.
How do you use the cap?
Turn upside down. Like this. That's all. Yep.
Apparently we haven't paid close enough attention to Todd opening his ramenes because
You're a liar.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no. Here, look. Let's do this.
Okay, I saw that thing.
Okay.
And then you take that.
So let's see if Aspen can get hers.
There you go.
It's pretty good. Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Got our sodas open just in time to open our Mountain House meals and give them a stir. I don't know. I think I might have used too much water. I used less water than it called for, but it still looks pretty super. So I'm going to seal them back up. And this time they have to sit for 4 minutes. 4 minutes is up. We're going to open them up and stir them again and just kind of let them sit and cool. It did thicken up a little bit, but I think that Northwest Wind is right. You should use significantly. I used about 1.5 ounces less water than it calls for. And I think it honestly could have gone for a little bit less water. What do you think, Aspen? Yours looks like it got a little bit thicker than mine.
I think it'll thicken up as it sits.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch the fire and warm up a little bit. And listen to Aspen belch.
Didn't see anything like that, did I?
I'm getting a little impatient because I'm hungry. Now, have you had this one before?
I think so.
I know Lennon has.
Is it good? Do you like it?
I do like it. Growing up, the only stroganoff I ever had was Hamburger Helper. The only stroganoff I've had recently is my own homemade stroganoff, which was amazing. And this is nowhere near that good. Just being honest. So this just happened. I got up out of the chair and it split in the middle, and I decided to sit back down on it anyway and finished it off. So I won't be sitting there anymore. I'm gonna make this my chair. Hopefully it doesn't split down the middle. So Jan decided that the chair isn't too broke to be useful. He said it feels good on his back. Mountain houses are supposed to be 2 servings, and I know everybody says that nobody actually only eats half the bag, but I only ate half the bag, so Jan's just gonna go ahead and finish that one off for me. Squirrel! Okay, this was supposed to be our special drink for last night. We're gonna go ahead and try that now. I don't think this will be as hard to open. It's a Lifesavers drink. These are also strawberry. Okay, so I lied. I can't get this one open either. We're done eating dinner, and we're gonna finish watching Skeeter Outdoors live. And I don't know what we'll do after that. We're still waiting on Lennon to get back from his hayride, so that's the plan for right now. Oh, when you walk by every night, you'll just have to excuse Lennon singing in the background. That was Lennon from Geyer Outdoors. If you enjoyed his singing, I will ask him to do more on his channel. I'm sure he'll do more on mine. Lennon dropped his cap in the fire. Now we're gonna see how long it takes him to get that marble down in there. What are you looking for, a stick?
That can never be beef for all.
Still works, at least for tonight. It'll probably go in the dumpster in the morning. Dad fixed it for him just like he did me. All right, give us your first drink. Tell us what you think.
Tastes like stuff.
All right, we're going to...
I don't know if I can get
I'll
out.
probably go get another one. You want me to? Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. We're gonna make
I think I'm stuck.
s'mores. Aspen fell into the chair. Apparently her butt is smaller than everybody else's. So I'm gonna go ahead and roast her. Now I gotta be careful with this because I like mine to catch on fire, and
too.
then I like to peel off the outside and eat it, and then catch the inside on fire. So I'm gonna try to just get this melty.
This is
You can burn it.
I get so mad.
I have not made
When I
s'mores
actually
like
do
this
some
probably
task
ever
that
in my
you
life. No, I think I have, but
pretend
I usually
that you're
Or you
gonna
can
go
catch
do
it
put
on
them in
fire.
foil and put them in the fire and melt everything. You want it caught on fire?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
such bullshit.
It's
Dude.
gonna make it
did
way
do it, and then
easier.
I
Are
was
you gonna
like,
blow it out, or you want me to?
I don't care, I'll blow it out.
Smash harder, Paul. There we go. Okay, before I have a s'mores, I'm just gonna eat a burnt marshmallow because that's like my favorite thing. Got it nice and burning. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see that. I got the fire backlighting it, but I'm gonna pull off the outside and I'm gonna eat it. Okay, so now I'm gonna retoast the middle. This is my idea. This is my idea for how to get my chocolate close enough to the fire to get it melted.
If you set it down and rest it on the, and then just pick it up when it's done.
It's already, I can see it already starting to get kind of melty. It's got caramel in the middle, so I don't want it to melt too much. These are Hershey's chocolate and caramel s'mores squares. I think you can actually see that a little bit better light. Yes, the chocolate is starting to melt nicely. We got a nice gooey s'more. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing, Aspen? So the reason why I like doing s'mores in aluminum foil is because it makes the graham cracker a little bit softer. So these are like super crunchy. And everything just squishes out the back. So these are very good. Digging the caramel. Never done that before. But I think we're gonna go with the s'mores again next time.
Everyone, where's the chocolate?
Yes.
Alan, is this a good angle?
Lennon, make me a s'more, please.
He's still making his first one.
Never mind.
it's so hot! I need to catch my marshmallow on fire first. Yep, here we go. I like it nice and crispy. Gonna put it on my graham cracker. Alright, here we go. Guys, s'mores reveal. Let me get better lighting. A little bit of wood in it.
It's like a bat signal. So the broken chair is no more. Aspen's going to take the chair chassis, we have deemed it, and you can tell we work in the RV industry. Just going to put it in the dumpster.
Yo, how many epic
Look at
chests
the typical teenagers. We're camping and they're both on their phones. Okay, so we learned that there is going to be pretty heavy rainfall tonight. And we don't have time in the morning to wait it out. So we're going to go ahead and get most of our gear packed up tonight. And then hunker down in the tent until morning. And about when the rain starts to fall, we're going to throw the tents in the back and head back home towards Indiana. Well, Jan and Lennon tear down the last of the campsite. Aspen's asleep in her tent, and I am making one last very long trip to the bathroom. And then I'm not entirely sure we're going to sleep here tonight. We're a little bit worried about, we have to leave really early, and the storm is supposed to last until about 11 a.m. We're not going to be able to wait it out. So depending on how soon it starts raining, we might just pack up and hit the road. And if we have a couple hours before the rain hits, then we might just go ahead and spend the night. So most of our stuff was packed up last night, so we would be ready to go first thing this morning. And Jan and I slept in the van. So now we're all ready to go, but we are waiting on Lennon